they lost a divisional game. You know what I'm saying? So that, just like the caller said, it's 2 games pretty much. And if they can dominate the division again and get home field, hopefully by then fans can come in. Only team that I'm worrying about is the Ravens. But with Patrick Mahomes, improving defense, I have no fear.
So there's not one team in the NFL, all the 31 teams you're not afraid of?
It will probably be what the Bucs are doing is crazy. It's like they're getting all that talent. It's Tom Brady, so anything can happen. And then you look at the Niners. The way to attack the Chiefs is pass rush, and the Niners have a great pass rush. And if Garoppolo makes the throw, they win the Super Bowl, and that's what it comes down to. So any team that can rush the passer and really, really get Mahomes off of his spots are going to be tougher. But as long as the Chiefs don't deal with any injuries, I just think the defense has improved. Last year during the season, we couldn't really run the ball too well, not until the postseason with Damian Williams. But now with Hyde there in the backfield, or Hilaire in the backfield, that I think that's going to be taken away to where I really don't see too many weaknesses when you look at the Chiefs.
Did you take Hilaire on your fantasy draft? Are you going to?
No, yeah. So how I've won fantasy the last 2 years, I draft mostly Chiefs. So for you guys listening out there, draft mostly Chiefs, and you're going to probably be no worse than second or third place.
I do have Tyreek Hill at receiver.
No, like this, I get the Chiefs defense, kicker. I try to grab a receiver. Like, I'm excited about McCole Hardman this year because he has another year within the offense. I think he's going to get more snaps. Like, he did so much, and he didn't really play too many snaps. But now he was able to work on his route tree. He's been having a good camp, and I'm excited to see him and to add him with Sammy Watkins, who talks to the media and always says this is his year to break out. So
you're up.
So we're waiting for that, and then Tyree, Travis Kelce. I'm excited about this Chiefs team. Like last year, I was like, we should win, mostly because of the offense and like the defense may be improving. But this year, I'm just like, I think both sides of the football, the Chiefs are going to be really good, and I expect greatness with this season.
I mean, it helps when they use Jay-Z's 92 lost bricks to give Andy Reid and Brett Veach a contract extension.
6 years. Shout out to Hove, man. If that is true, which you keep spreading out there, oh man,
it's true.
Keep sending the money.
Where else did the 92 bricks go? You don't just lose 92 bricks. Nah, Jay-Z probably said, you know what? I'm gonna just pick a team in the NFL to finance, but it can't be the Raiders because that'll be too obvious. So you got lucky. This is a conspiracy.
I can't wait for
Where's all this money coming from?
I'm so happy because the Chiefs are actually the first NFL team to have 2 home stadiums, one in Kansas City and now in Las Vegas. It's going to be very exciting.
If anything, that's going to be SoFi for the Chargers game.
That one too. So damn, 3 stadiums in.
Ouch. Wow.
Chiefs have come up.
Y'all, I know y'all don't want to see the Packers.
There ain't even Chiefs Kingdom out here like that.
There really is.
You're crazy.
One bar, and the bar's closed, probably.
No, the Chiefs, bro. Jalapeno Pete's. Check me out next Thursday if you want to.
They got good barbecue?
No, it's not Kansas City barbecue. So.
I said good barbecue. I didn't say Kansas City barbecue.
They're solid. Just wear anything Chiefs. No, come on, bro. It's Woody's. But wear anything Chiefs, you get everything half off. But no,
there's so many Bears bars around here.
There is a lot.
Why?
I don't.
There's a bunch of
people from Chicago get out of Chicago, man.
A bunch
they want to get out of the cold. Should have seen how many were in Phoenix.
It's a bunch of lunatics. That's what that tells you. But no, there's a group called the LA Chiefs, and you will be surprised how many members they are. That's a part of LA Chiefs. And before
that sounds like that Jaff team. That
it's a bunch of Bloods over there, you know. the red.
They're a bunch of Bloods who are just trying to.
That Jaff team that might be you, but they're gonna for sure fight you afterwards.
It's probably
way, win or lose.
It's probably like 15 black guys a part of the whole thing, but hey, it's all love. We show up and we celebrate the Chiefs.
They're on a biker gang. You know they double those biker gangs.
But man, I really expect the Chiefs 13-3. Dominant season from the jump, and for them to go they fear nothing now. When you can come back from 24-0 and then come back in every game, you have no fear of anyone. And as long as they're doing their part, no injuries, and the Chiefs don't beat themselves, which Andy Reid coach team won't do, I just think that like they're going to be tough to beat.
Cool.
I seriously think at the very worst, 11 wins.
Yeah.
Nah, they won't. I think they
That's
get
the floor.
16-0. Damn it! No, I'm just saying. But
Yeah.
We're gonna have to be drug tested.
they're going to. I can't remember what division they're playing. What division Raiders and Chiefs got this year? From
For the NFC.
I mean, I think we're gonna see really how good of a coach Andy Reid is this year. Like he's gonna have to.
He's been doing it for how many years? And
He's that
still
good.
waiting to see how
But
good
that's
he is.
but that's what
come
I'm
off a
saying
Super
is
Bowl win.
we know he's great, but
Yeah.
now it's gonna be a whole nother level of okay, you finally got that big monkey off your back, whatever you want to say, off your back, the relief. How do you handle that? How do you keep these players motivated, especially when they know they're so much more talented than everybody else?
Yeah.
That's going to be coaching. That's going to be motivation.
And that's why I think you having guys like Frank Clark, Honey Badger, Mahomes, who are such great leaders, and their hunger is like, this isn't enough. You
Mitchell
know?
Schwartz, too.
Like Mitchell Schwartz. You've been hearing
and his assistant coaches. He has a-
Being
he does Bieniemy. You got Sam Madison with the D-backs.
Sam Madison was
Spags.
nice in his prime.
Yeah, it was nice with Miami. But you got Spags, who's won multiple Super Bowls. So you just have the right, amount of guys that are folk. They're like the Cowboys of the 90s. You just have those guys who are like, this
Troy
this isn't
Aikman
it.
can never be Patrick Mahomes, though.
No, of course he can't. But it's like, even when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, the following year, you didn't have a group of guys that like these are the leaders because you had Wentz coming in. Like
you had a bunch of people kind of
because you had Malcolm Jenkins, but other than him, I can't really think about.
It was mostly the linemen.
He was
that
kind of a
right
throwaway out of
Yeah.
New Orleans, but people don't talk about that. But
Because you had Kelsey.
They could have re-signed him, but they
Jason
chose not
Kelsey.
to because he was in.
But I just think the Chiefs have so many great leaders that are dogs and really want to like be Hall of Fame type players and know the more we win, the more that the Chiefs can, the Chiefs have to do it and make their names look better. That you got guys like Chris Jones and Frank Clark, Honey Badger, Travis Kelce, Mahomes, that I just don't see them falling off. Like, I don't see them falling back.
I can see Frank Clark telling reporters it's going to be his breakout year every year, too.
No, yeah, because I think that it's disrespectful that people don't think he's going to get 10 sacks this year. Like, last year he was playing with an injured neck at the beginning of the season, so he started slow, but he finished strong.
He should get 10 sacks, but
Chris
should.
Jones.
But speaking of breaking out, we're just going to do this one quick game of touchdown or turnover. Because I've been waiting to ask this question all day. So Cam Newton,
best moderator ever. We only got to 2 out of the 4 teams in the division. We only got 7 minutes left.
people
And we
didn't
still
answer.
got Reds.
People didn't answer back. No, it's cool. We're only doing this one. I really just only wanted this one question. So Cam Newton got named.
And I
the
really just wanted to slander you.
I know you did.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to be professional and not slander you back.
No, you're not.
Don't tell him that right away. He didn't wear a hat, so I can't slander his hairline. But anyway, so Cam Newton was named a captain by the New England Patriots and is the starting quarterback. And not only that, he was dancing to Kurt Franklin's Stomp all week, and I thought that was the dopest video ever. So, the touchdown or turnover, him being named the team captain and the starting quarterback.
Do you expect anything less of a former MVP going to probably the greatest coach of our time? Touchdown.
I mean, I think the question is, do you still care about New England's Trump ties? Do we just forget about that? Because that was like an issue 4 years ago.
Fact.
That was an issue 4 years ago, but
They forgave Brady over it, and also, what's his face? The team owner pretty much got those charges dismissed at that rub and tug spot because he said you illegally wiretapped me. So clearly, it doesn't really matter.
I know, but I'm just saying, as just from a outsider perspective, that was an issue. Like the way the Patriots the way Trump used his connections with the Patriots
And they let him
in his election, and they let him, and also did it. Like, people felt a type of way. So are we past that to where, it just doesn't matter and we can root for the Patriots because they have a black QB, because they have Cam Newton, who's a great redemption story? I mean, that's my question.
Will they get the credit is the real question.
It's sports, man. After a while, I just think they shouldn't do it, but I think that people just like push it to the side. Like it's sports. We get to see Cam play again and get an opportunity. So people hate the Pats, but we only hated the Pats because they won so much.
Yeah.
So now it seems like they kind of took a step back. You kind of I can maybe cheer for them now because Cam there.
With all that being said, they didn't go out and go get Cam. They got Cam on the discount.
And to Kenny's point, is it going to be, Cam saved the Patriots, or was it Bill Belichick's system saved Cam Newton from the scrapyard?
Bill Belichick. That's what they're going to say.
Exactly. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess we just kind of have to see how Cam Newton ultimately plays before we could say, it's a touchdown or a turnover. But for sure, him being in the league, him starting on a Sunday, that's got to be a touchdown. All the work he's done in the community, as hard as he's been working, we've been seeing him on IG. Like, it's hard to root against that. So,
well,
I can't wait to see the scarves after the game.
That's true. It's going to be cold, too.
Yeah.
You're going to have the gourmet Boston.
So they're going to be insane every week.
You're going to come out with a mink. You're going to come out with a fake mink.
Definitely.
You're going to come out with a Frank Lucas joint.
Oh, my God.
Nah, Peter's going to shut him down. He'll be cut within a week.
All right, so should we close out the show?
Yeah, let's do that. So, who wants to go first in the rants?
Your hairline?
First off, bro. First off.
Oh, man.
I know you're not trying to talk hairlines. Even with my hair all the way grown out, my shit still goes
I've just
across.
been trying to figure out what that shit is in your left corner. Is that like a little devil horn? What is that?
It's called my hair's curly and it's growing out.
No, you got like a little triangle right there. What is that?
Hey, you took the headphones off. I'm like, damn, they about to fight up here?
I know. I was like, I'm getting out of this.
The headphones are on my head,
All
so
these
it pushed
guys
my hair
tower
down.
over me. I'm getting out of here.
I was like, he's really trying to talk about hairline. Like, I've been really nice the past, 4 weeks. Really letting you just skate by with the slander.
Hey, shout out with all the hair salons going back inside. You guys go make your money.
Rubbing his widow's peak and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, that's awkward.
It's not that bad.
But
I like how he rubs his widow's peak like it's going to go away.
It's like a separated peak.
That's a widow's
not a full widow.
That's
not a full widow.
I got one of those too,
it's
man.
not a full widow.
Nice
not a
haircut.
full widow.
He's going through separation.
I've seen some terrible ones. So
There mitigation?
A life support peak.
A life alert?
Oh my gosh. It's like an X-Men.
So is it Catalina Island?
Get to his rant. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, I moved all week. I'm tired. You guys have a good week. It's hot this weekend. Hydrate. That's my rant.
Nice.
Go ahead, Pete.
I'm gonna take up a lot of time, so you go ahead.
That's true. Yeah, let me just get this out the way. So I think it's pretty foul that Josh Gordon sold a Super Bowl ring that the Patriots gave him, even though he didn't play in the game. Like, that's just... And then the Seahawks re-signed him. Like, that's wild to me. He's still suspended. But, the fact that he has to trade... I'm going to just pray for dude. Because, what you ever have to do to sell a Super Bowl ring that they didn't even have to give you... Randy Moss would probably kill for a Super Bowl ring. T.O. would probably kill for a Super Bowl ring. Bunch of other cats. D. Ford would probably kill for a Super Bowl ring. But,
no.
You just...
Bruh, it's COVID. People need cash.
D4 shouldn't have been
how many
offside.
contracts has Josh Gordon had?
And how many has he lost?
Yeah, but he's also gotten paid. He got Cleveland money.
Would you rather see Josh Gordon delivering your chicken tenders for DoorDash,
That'd be
or would
weird.
you rather
We talk
have
about
him,
Baylor.
or would you rather have him sell his Super Bowl ring? Let that
That's
get
just
out
sad.
that man's pocket.
That's sad. That's just sad to see. Bro, how you keep doing this?
He's already had a hard career, man.
Is it like a David Ruffin type thing? He just can't get out of his own way? I feel bad. But I don't really... But
Him and Justin Blackman should have a podcast.
No, they shouldn't. Shut up.
Call it smoked. Call it smoked.
Smoke.
Smoked.
It'd be like up in smoke with the
Up in
football
Smoke
version.
podcast.
The football version.
They might get sued by Matt Barnes but Josh Rosen has to be the mediator of that.
That's funny.
They're the throwaways. They're the throwaways.
That's a good title.
Because honestly, the Dolphins are trying to trade him, and somebody tweeted out, I don't know how much trade value he has left. I'm like, that's fucked up.
He was garbage when he got drafted.
No, I think he was good. He just went to all the wrong teams. Like, I